might not change your life, but it'll give you a whole different perspective on the world, and perhaps, you know, it will change your life, you know, make you want to do more for the Lord, perhaps get you to change any beliefs you have and know that God is real and Jesus is real. He died for us, and that's why we're all living and breathing, you know.
This time we had 31 members from our church, but there were 20 other people who came from other churches and the sponsoring organizations, and the missionaries worked as the coordinator. So altogether it was 51.
We would have kids walk in, basically do registration, and while they're waiting, you know, they're doing like coloring books here and that, and then we're trying to basically build a relationship with them. And so after registration, we go into a time of worship. We go over the rules, we go over the theme, basically all that we're going to be going over for the day. And then afterward, I would give a message. So for this curriculum, we basically went off the VBS back at home. It was a very much endeavor to holistically be able to teach the children of Colville the gospel message in a very understandable way.
So basically, we kind of went out into the community, invited kids out to just come and play basketball with us, and really we just want to be good influences on them, and we just try to do a lot of relational evangelism. The way to reach people on a reservation is not to, you know, Bible thump them, but to just make relationships with them, and then just ease in the gospel, of course, show them the love of Christ. A lot of them, you know, don't really have great relationships where they come from.
We painted 2 houses, but we have many ladies who has done the job so meticulously, and they wouldn't allow any even small blemish on the house, so we did a perfect painting job.
이곳에서 와서 열심히 일하는 우리 같이 온 교회 집사님들이 정말 너무너무 열심히 해주셔서 감동을 받았고요. 또 하나는 저희들이 방문한 집들, 인디언 분들이 저희들을 정말 이렇게 환영해 주시고 또 감사해 하는 그 마음을 표현을 해 주셔서 또 그것도 너무 감사드리고 감동을 받은 부분입니다.
This year we had the opportunity to work on a couple different homes. First 2 homes we worked on ramps. I think one of our first residents was the 3rd time that she was dealing with cancer and fighting cancer. And then for the 3rd project, we rebuilt a porch. All 3 projects were covered with a roof. The meaningful takeaways from all these projects are for them to, you know, see an immediate impact of what we've done here, and that should really serve as a bridge for them to come to Christ and see what fellow Christians are doing here for their community.
The team has done a wonderful job. The homeowners are incredibly excited, and it's no expense to the homeowner. And a lot of times, in fact, one of the ladies is a grandma raising a handicapped grandchild, and so she didn't have the resources to do it. But again, the huge impact that it has on her and the testimony for Jesus is very powerful.
Before coming to Colville, the only little kids I cared about was my baby cousins. But I think when I came to Colville, I found out I was really good with kids. They all like me. I don't know why. So kind of made me realize that the children like need a lot of help too, and I could actually make an impact in their lives. I came with my grandpa, my mom, my dad, my sister. I think going to missions with my family is really special. Brings us closer together.
For me, and he had a lot more in store for me than just being out there on the streets, being homeless, eating out of trash cans, sleeping in abandoned cars and buildings, and running around with the wrong group. You know, Jeff and Cheryl, they kept in touch with me. I talked to them, and you know, I just said, yeah, you know, you got me. That's what the Lord wants. So you know, there's no way I can say no. I was talking to a friend the other day. One of my brothers said I met here that we're really, really close, almost like we are brothers. I was sitting outside. I said, man, this was. I was just sitting there thinking, like, man, this must be like a little bit of what heaven feels like, you know. And I said, because people were laughing, and I mean, people that were my friends become a family to me.
I'm just so thankful because I can very much feel all the prayers that all of our church is giving to us, and it's not going unnoticed. Each day we have this supernatural strength to endure, to love, to have a greater capacity to bear with one another, and that's what really love is in a unified team.